Hey, what's going on YouTube? I just want to give a quick update on my Lyonsi young. They kind of hanging up the top because they see me here and they ready to eat, so they're looking for food. But I think I counted 10 in here, between 8 and 10. I haven't taken them out and counted them per se individually, but just eyeballing them, I think it's anywhere between 8 and 10. The largest ones are about 3 inches. I got like 2 that's 3 inches, and then I got a couple in there that's about 2.5 inches, and then I got some smaller ones in there that's pushing, like that little guy right there, that's probably about 1.5 inches. So they are 6 months. They were born on Mother's Day 2024. So they're 6 months now. We all know that lions have a very slow growth rate, tongue twister. But again, I'm happy and I'm pleased with their growth. It was a couple hundred at the beginning, and mom and dad killed a lot of them. The ones I didn't pull, I pulled some too early. They didn't make it. So I was left with a total of 30, and I gave half of them, 15, to a buddy of mine, and I believe that he lost all but one of those. So these 10 here are the only ones left off of that spawn, off of my my F1 pair, Prince and Prada. So the goal is to grow these out, and I promise a couple of my other buddies, I guess a pair. So right now I can't, they so small I can't really, you know, sex them. So I want them to get a couple more inches, maybe about 4 or 5 inches, and then I'll be able to, you know, move them out a couple to my buddies, and I'll keep the rest, and I'll grow them out, and they're gonna be future breeders, and add to my program here. Hopefully mom and dad do some spawning pretty soon. My goal is to replenish the hobby with high quality Lyonsi, but this is an update on these guys. Again, I don't really show them that often, but again, they're 6 months old. They're ranging from 3 inches to 1.5 inch. Alright, moving on to community tank number 2. My red double tank. I have Cosmo, the biggest fish here, about 13.5 inches. He's looking right at me. He's a weirdo. But yeah, he's probably hungry as well. I've been down here for a while and I haven't fed him, so they all kind of, you know, trying to figure out what's up with me. But yeah, Cosmo, he's the oldest fish in the room. He's an amazing specimen. My goal is to take as much care of Cosmo as possible, because I want him to live as long as he can, a nice, healthy, clean life. He's been getting along with all these smaller fish in here. I believe the majority of them are female, like Little Bit, who's actually growing. Little Bit look like she's about 7 inches now. She's been doing real well in this tank. I wanted to pair a little bit up with my late son, Pistol Pete. I think that would make for an awesome pair. They both, you know, high quality red devils. Owls up at her, nice tall bodies, nice full lips, and also I have a couple of late kids in there on the bottom as well. There's one there. There's one in the back there. But yeah, Cosmo is the prize in the fish room. He's an absolute monster. He's an absolute monster. Doesn't want to breed, you know, but I'm just glad he's not killing anything in here. But yeah, man, it's been a good year for my fish. You know, I lost some fish in transit to some fish that I purchased to enhance the breeding program here. I lost more than I was able to keep just in transit. They would just arrive dead, or they would die later on that evening. But we persevere. We just keep pushing forward, you know. So I'm grateful for the ones that I do have, and you know, and it's my job to make sure that they live a long, illustrious life, you know. My red double tank. Of course, this is my favorite tank. I have my late son, Pistol Pete there. Pistol Pete growing out pretty nicely. I like the way he's shaped. I just like everything about this little fish. I can't wait to start his breeding program. And Pistol Pete may be about 7. When I got him, he was probably about 5 inches. Now he's looking like he's about 7.5 inch. There's that Marvel Fenestratus, who was bigger than Pistol Pete. And I brought them here at the same time because, you know, I got both of them together. But Pistol Pete, man, he's an amazing fish. He's a future show fish. I want to get him a little bit bigger before I start popping him out. But I wouldn't mind breeding him now, though, because I could see the potential in him, you know, and I could just imagine with his offspring, you know, how they would turn out. But I'm going to do a video. The next video I do is going to be a comparison with Pistol Pete and his dad. They look just alike. Leif is doing amazing. Leif is getting so much bigger. But yeah, this Pistol Pete, man, he's gonna wind up being the future of my fish room as far as my Red Devils. Once Cosmo passed the torch, I really like this dude right here. Really like this dude. But again, that Marvel Fenestratus, if anybody's interested, I have 2. I have that guy there who's peeling, and I have the other one in the secure tank, because I want to say a couple months ago, I think I did a video on it, but he was in this tank and he jumped out, and I was just I just happened to just be down here every morning. I come down before I go to work. I come down to make sure that all the air tubes are running and the heaters are still working properly. So, and I just happened to be down here at the time, and I just heard some flipping and flopping, and it was his ass about 10 feet away from the tank. So I immediately put him in the tank. It's a smaller breeding box, but you know, he's safe there. I don't have to worry about him jumping out. So just until I'm able to move him out. But him and his brother, because they come from the same spawn, they are both available. My goal is to find a good home for both of them. If you're interested, just hit me in the inbox. All things Amphilophus on Facebook, all things Amphilophus on Instagram, or you could just reply here. Alright, YouTube, there's my Hoga right there. Neither one of my Hogas are doing anything besides me trying to kill everybody, and she running for her life. There she is right there. That's all I have for y'all guys today. Again, I'll be trying to post another video maybe later on this week after Christmas, and I'm gonna do a comparison with Leif and his dad. Leif and his son, Pistol Pete. Alright, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I plan on doing a lot more videos than what I've been doing. That's been tied up with work and family and all. So alright, just want to give a quick update. Peace.